Hello and welcome. I'm Christian from Berlin. Well, usually blues musicians, they borrow money because they ain't got no money. Or they borrow a car or an amp. But borrowing chords, seriously? Yeah, you will see why. But talking about borrowing money, of course, due to the inflation, all your money is gone. So you have to borrow money from, let's say, your friend who's working at the bank in order to buy my sheet music. I got so much sheet music from beginners to advanced for astronauts only. And there's finger settings, all of them, pre-listen, pre-viewing. It's such a luxury to buy from my little store, which you can visit. It's in, the link is in the text box. Go! If you like this, if you find this inspiring, leave a thumbs up, helps my tutorial. Enjoy! The term borrowed chord is something you know already. Well, if you looked for, if you have watched my tutorial about blues gospel piano, there I explained so-called back chords. Because that book was using the term back chords. An example was like we play gospel. So we are in C, we would be in C, and we have a chord C here, and briefly we go to another chord over C. And there it was called back chords, probably because we go back. We go back always to C because we have to stay in the chord mainly, but we just go there briefly. And you could also say we are borrowing it because if we borrow something, we give it back most of the time. Unless the other one, which we hope for, is forgetting all about the $10. We borrowed them. We borrowed. I always mix up the borrowing and lending. That's a typical mistake of Germans. So we give something back. So we here in this case we borrow briefly the D minor chord just to go back. This way you can harmonize lines on top with chords that are borrowed briefly just to go back to the chord that is dominating. And so otherwise it would sound wrong. If we stay on this, all of a sudden it sounds wrong because we're not giving it back in time. Okay? So today we are gonna discover a couple of new borrowed chords. Well, first, there's one borrowed chord everybody who plays blues piano knows. Everybody. And this is here. We play that all the time. And that is the 4, the subdominant, is the already in blues the most common borrowed chord. It's everywhere. There's not a single phrase where you don't borrow the F. And then you give it back. Borrowing, giving back. Hopefully in time. When it's borrowed money from a bank, gotta be watch out. Otherwise the interest goes up. Here we play interest free. So, and now to the borrowed chords today. Listen to this. We're going to discover more figures later on. Now, do that in slow because there's something strange happening here, and we love if things are going strange and we don't know them yet. So we have the C. And now we do this is the borrowed chord you might already know from the gospel piano tutorial. So this is already well known. So we want to play this line. And we make that interesting by feeding it with borrowed chords. And here we go. C, second degree, C, second degree, and now comes the new bit. What the heck is this, Christian? This is the third degree on the minor third. It's E flat. E flat,
major chord. You see? If we use the blues scale, it's the third degree of the blues scale. Or it's the second note. Okay, but no. That would be too confusing. It's the third degree, because in blues scale we don't use it, but let's think the D would be there. So it's basically the third degree in minor, and we just hit it over the C. Here's the C. Now, the next chord is also new to you. What is this? Do you know? Can you decipher it? Do you recognize it? It's the 7th degree seen from the C7. It's B flat. Here. You see? So it's the B flat inversion. Again, the first bit. 2nd degree. C again, 2nd degree. 3rd degree in minor. 7th degree, like the 7th chord on the minor 7. B flat inversion. And hold on. Then C again. And F again, that you know from blues, the subdominant. Shall we do it again? You better watch and learn slowly, because we are going to use them in a different example. So you better get familiar now. 2nd degree, back to C, 2nd degree, 3rd degree, 7th degree, first, and in other terms, C, D minor, C, D minor, E flat, B flat, C, and back to C. So these are the chords. Now let's try something with them. For example, if we just want to play like, ooh. You know now what it is. It's the E flat, B flat, C. We just use a part of those. And you have to experiment with that. What sounds good? Not everything sounds good. So I've experimented myself a little for this lesson. And can we do this on F? Let's have a look. Of course we can. Give me a little bit of my tea. The cup looks ugly. Gotta cover it. Okay. We can do the same on the F. On the G we play something different. But here we go. Can you now transpose it on the F? Just with your knowledge you just achieved. So 2nd degree of F is of course G minor. Now going back to the F, What do we play now? That's right. Here, 2nd degree, G minor. Then we have the 3rd degree of the minor third, on the minor third. That's A flat major. A flat major, major third. So, and now we have the 7th degree. That is E from F minor 7. On that, the major triad is E flat. And then F first, root, 4th degree, subdominant. Of course, this also you know from a lot of blues, because we do the same as we do here. F and here, B flat. There you have it. You're quite familiar with it. Yeah. Okay, now we have it in F again. Of course, you can dissolve it a little bit. If you want. Let's stay. Seven, F, B, F, B flat, F. Okay, so everything you do on the C, you can also do on the F. And that's also your homework, you know. Find a little figure in C, and it's great training to put something that is that new with these strange borrowed chords, put it on F. It's great training. Okay, let's find other examples. What about this one? We have a little upbeat, and then just for example, dissolve the. We are on this on the 3rd degree now. Here, just use an access with a rhythmic counter access here with the 3rd finger. 7th degree, 4th, 1. It has a very special sound. Huh? Sometimes, because it's involving the 7th degree, it can sound a little bit rocky. It's definitely not old school. It's not vintage blues. It sounds a little bit more modern, and sometimes I believe Booker started playing with these, was always a bit hungry to discover new sounds. So I wouldn't be amazed if he came up first with this kind of stuff. Oh. Let's see. We only have 2 bars on F, so we have to watch out when we return. So we come from G to G, you play whatever. And now F. That sounds like something already. Let me see if I can find another example for you. What about this one? Yeah. 3rd degree E flat, 7th degree C. Or what about this? It's without the 3rd degree, without the E flat. Just 7th degree, F, C. B flat, F, okay, I hope this was a little bit of inspiration. They are not typical, but they can create a wow moment. Like, what was that to the audience? Thanks for watching. See you in my next one. This Saturday is coming Blue Monday, Fats Domino. Go watch it.
Now let me just borrow your thumb, or I borrow my own thumb here. Here we go. And I lead it straight to the like button. Or consider even subscribing. There are hundreds of free tutorials and lessons from jazz, blues, boogie, pop, New Orleans, what have you, except techno. So consider that. And I'm really the one stop for all your piano needs. I wish you a happy day. Thanks for watching. Tschüss from Berlin. Bye.